Good evening. Today, we will be covering the post-market update dated the 10th of July, 2024. India's benchmark Sensex and Nifty retreated from a record high in the previous session, influenced by price cuts from a major automaker and anticipation surrounding the upcoming earnings season. Investors are also eyeing the upcoming budget for further cues. At closing, the benchmark Sensex fell 0.53% to 79,924.77 points, while Nifty declined 0.45% to 24,324.45 points. Biggest gainers on the Nifty were Asian Paints, SBI Life Insurer, Divi's Labs, while losers were M&M, Tata Steel, Hindalco. Talking about the corporate segment, we have Rail Vikas Nigam share price surged 10% intraday on July 10 on winning orders worth 389 rupees crore. The company secured a letter of acceptance from Maharashtra Metro Rail Corporation, Nagpur Metro, for constructing 6 elevated metro stations under Reach 2B of NMRP Phase 2. These stations include Cantonment, Camp T Police Station, Camp T Municipal Council, Dragon Palace, Golf Club, and Kanhan River Metro Station, with a total project cost of 187.3 for rupees crore. The project is scheduled to be completed in 30 months. Additionally, RVNL emerged as the lowest bidder, L1, from South Eastern Railway for the design, supply, erection, testing, and commissioning of a 132 kV traction substation, sectioning post, and subsectioning post on the Kharagpur, Badrak section of Kharagpur division of South Eastern Railway. The project, costing 202.87 rupees crore, is slated for completion in 18 months. In another development, the company signed MoU with Tatware Middle East and Africa LLC for using RVNL's expertise in railway sector, developing joint capabilities in the design and execution of various rail-based work in MENA region and European countries, and also for supply, design, implementation and commissioning of smart city, digital transformation and professional engineering services. Marathon NEXTGEN Realty shares slumped as much as 6% on July 10, dragged by a sharp drop in its pre-sales value for the April-June quarter of financial year 2025. The realty company's pre-sales value declined by 46% on year to 214 rupees crore in quarter 1 of financial year 2025, down from 398 rupees crore in the year-ago period. On a sequential basis, it was down close to 10%. Along with that, pre-sales area also recorded a 45% on-year and 21% sequential drop to 79,239 square feet in the June quarter. Collections, however, rose 17% year-on-year to 272 rupees crore in the quarter gone by. Meanwhile, the real estate company's net debt stood at 728 rupees crore at the end of quarter 1 financial year 2025, which according to Marathon NEXTGEN, sits in line with its objective of reducing debt to a healthy level. Aside from the weak quarterly business update, some profit booking may also be the reason behind the sell-off in the stock. Shares of Marathon NEXTGEN have already ran up over 30% in the past month, which has given investors more leeway to take home partial profits. Shares of Supreme Industries surged over 4% to 6,264 rupees per share on July 10 after global brokerage firm Jefferies shared a buy call and raised target price to 6,700 rupees apiece, indicating an upside of 7% from current levels. The upgrade came after volumes grew 22% on year during April-May period despite a high base. So far this year, the stock of the plastic pipes manufacturer has surged over 37%, beating a 12% rise on the benchmark Nifty 50 index. Earlier, Supreme Industries had hit 52-week high of 6,482 rupees per share on June 12, 2024. Analysts at Jefferies, in a recent note, said that Supreme Industries is a good play on housing, capex, and agriculture, and they estimate 25% earnings per share, EPS, compounded annual growth rate over financial year 24 to 27. Sales grew by 12% year-on-year impacted by PVC volatility. The focus is on value-added sales that can aid margin. SKU breadth and distribution depth act will act as key moats for share gains, the brokerage firm added. In its recently concluded AGM, Supreme Industries shared highlights for the first 2 months of financial year 2025, an update on its ongoing and future expansion plans. The management retained its overall volume growth guidance of 20% year-on-year for financial year 2025 and added 3 new greenfield site expansions to its existing expansion plan. The company saw growth momentum continuing in first 2 months of financial year 2025. Sales including other income were up 11.9% year-on-year, led by 22% YOY volume growth aided by 25% year-on-year growth in plastic pipe systems, and value-added products grew 19.8% year-on-year. GE Power India bagged an order worth 7.67 rupees crore from Mangalore Refinery and Petrochemicals, leading its share price to jump almost 6% in trade on July 10. The order is for the supply of main turbines in Mangalore Refinery and Petrochemicals plants. This will be executed in 18 months. GE Power shares have been on a tearaway rally, skyrocketing 66% over the past month, with around half the gains coming in the past 5 sessions. On July 8, GE Power India rose almost 8% after bagging an order from NTPC, a major power producer. The order, involving supplying main turbine spares for the NTPC Talcher plant, is valued at 1.87 rupees crore. The firm will complete the order in around 10 days. Earlier in June, the company secured a letter of intent for a contract valued at 243.46 rupees crore from NTPC GE Power Services. The contract involves the renovation and modernization of LMZ steam turbines at Wanakbori Thermal Power Station Unit No. 1 and Unit No. 2, each with a capacity of 210 megawatts. The project aims to enhance the heat rate efficiency and extend the operational life of these units, GE Power India said in a regulatory filing. One Click Logistics India Limited in daily time frame is trading around 119.85 points with a change of 19.97% and is trading with a net volume of around 208.8 thousand shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 89.98, which is a good indication for the stock. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 82.80. NDR Auto Components Limited in daily time frame is trading around 1,106.75 points with a change of 18.79% and is trading with a net volume of around 958.183 thousand shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 935.78, which is a good indication for the stock. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 79.60. Shoppers Stop Limited in daily time frame is trading around 895.95 points with a change of 16.8% and is trading with a net volume of around 1.418 million shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 792.89, which is a good indication for the stock. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 79.43. For the stock recommendation we have, Shipping Corporation of India Limited looks good and can be bought at 276 rupees, keeping a stop loss of 264 rupees and a target of 292 rupees.
You can reach us via phone, WhatsApp, or email using the information listed on the screen. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more financial insights. And, as always, if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover in future videos, leave them in the comments section below. Until next time, happy investing.